Hey guys, what's up? It's once again your favorite commentator here on YouTube. It is mp4podcast.com. And I was over at Joystick. I saw this article called Elementary, My Dear Holmes. Suspended Kickstarter campaign. Now this Kickstarter campaign started to look really suspicious. Like, people, they had like small accounts donating lots and lots of money and so on. And Ouya didn't go out to scam people, but they kind of like opened the doors like, hello, scammers, come in here and, get some free money. So what these alleged companies started to do was start these fake Kickstarter campaigns. And then Ouya would match or give them some money for their game and so on. So let's say you need $20,000 for a game, you could ask for 10, and then Kickstarter would match the other 10,000 that you need, and then you would have to make a deal with Ouya, so the game would be exclusive on Ouya for 6 months, and so on. It seems like a pretty good deal if you're a legit company and so on, and you need that money. You're not really known in the video game world, so you're like, all right, I'm going to go for $10,000. Ouya will match it. I have my game exclusive on Ouya for 6 months. That seems like a pretty fair deal. After 6 months, I can do whatever I want with my game. But scumbags were just like, I'm going to tap into that. I'm going to start a Kickstarter campaign. I'm going to ask for $50,000, have Ouya give me another $50,000, and not even deliver the project. But what I want to say is, Kickstarter, you shouldn't look at Kickstarter as something bad. Look at Kickstarter in something like eBay. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of transactions going on eBay all the time. And a lot of people, millions of people are having great experiences. And every once in a while, you may get burned on eBay. And that's why I say, if you're going on eBay, the best advice I can say when purchasing, purchase with PayPal. So you have some insurance when purchasing off of eBay. It's the best thing. There's electronics transaction there. Ask for tracking insurance on your packages if you're really worried about it, and so on. But here's the thing. This is my advice. If somebody's asking for money on Kickstarter and they're not well known at all, like you've never heard of them, maybe they're going to show you a little bit of a demo in a video. Maybe they're going to show you some artwork, whatever the case may be. Maybe they're working on a comic book, video game, movie, whatever it is. And maybe they seem like they're legit. Maybe $5, $10. Well, at least you want to get the game or a downloadable copy of the movie, whatever. $10, maybe $20, and you're pushing it when you get into the $30 range. So let's say you donate to 6 or 7 Kickstarter campaigns to get these upcoming indie games. Well, maybe you're going to get screwed once in your life. And it's going to be really rare if you do get screwed twice. Now, I'm talking about people you never heard about in the video game industry. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing that somebody has never been heard of in the video game industry. Maybe they're getting out of college. Maybe they're high school kids who are programmers and so on. Don't look down on people because you never heard of them. Just be wary of how much money you're going to spend. There's a lot of great Kickstarter campaigns here right now. So a lot of people are leaving like their bigger companies like EA, Ubisoft, Activision. And there's a lot of people who have worked on games like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and they're trying to start like smaller indie games. So you might think about, Call of Duty sucks, but there's a lot of those programmers. They would love to pick up and play like some retro games from the NES or Sega Genesis and so on. And and they're in that environment of making Call of Duty because that's their paycheck. You may get a programmer making $100,000 a year or so on, but that's where their income comes from. They have to pay their mortgages and take care of their families and so on. So just don't look down on somebody because this guy worked on Call of Duty and so on. It's just like that. You have to get your foot in the door. So if somebody has proven themselves, I wouldn't. I'd probably be a little bit more open to donating maybe a little bit more money to a project. Maybe they're going to give you some artwork, give you a book, or whatever the case may be. Because they're not going to ruin their reputation. And like I said, if somebody who has never been heard of before, maybe like going lower, $10, $20, that's probably the minimum. You're pushing it when you get to the $30 price range on Kickstarter for somebody you haven't known. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One of my favorite indie games is from somebody who I don't think a lot of people have never even heard of this guy. I'm not even sure if he's worked for any other companies or whatever. But it's a great side scroll, and if you love Mega Man, you deserve to play this game. It's called Gunman Clive. It's on iOS. It's on Android. It's on Amazon Kindle, which is also Android, but it's its own ecosystem. That's a whole other topic for another day. And it's also on Nintendo 3DS. If you haven't played Gunman Clive, check it out. You can also download it on Desaurus. That's another great indie place for PC gaming and so on. I love Mutants Mud. That's on iOS. It's on the Wii U and so on. So just keep that in mind. Just be a little wary of, when you're seeing these Kickstarter campaigns and so on. And Kickstarter is starting to investigate more and more, trying to look out for scams and so on. But what I want to say also about people who ask for money for Kickstarter, people need to have money to produce content. All right. When you look at the guy that left Capcom, I can't remember his name, but Capcom screwed him. They wouldn't let him make the Mega Man game that he wanted. They canceled 2 Mega Man games. I think actually, in a weird way, Capcom was actually helping him by being a bunch of dicks. What happened with this gentleman is that he went out and started his own company, an IP that he will own. Mega Man is owned by a big corporation. That's Capcom, all right? This guy is creating a new IP, and it's probably going to be better than Mega Man. Somebody like him, help him out. $50 for that game. You're going to bring back these great games. And that's what I love about Kickstarter, is that we're seeing a lot of great games that went away back in the day. 2D side scrollers. I love 2D side scrollers. Now we're getting side scrollers in HD, so on. Click and point adventures. I know that game that I was talking about that was a scam, was a click and point adventure. I'm glad that thing got shut down. But I'm saying that there's been a lot of great click and point adventures, games like Wing Commander and so on. So just be open, but just be wary when you see some of these things, on Kickstarter. And trust me, Kickstarter is looking out for these scammers. So once again, guys, this has been mp4podcast.com. I'll leave some links in the description box of this video if you just want to read up a little bit more on this stuff. Once again, I'm signing out. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys. Later.